I search thrift stores, Goodwills, garage sales, and more for possible treasures. Then I decide whether to purchase or pass. Watch what I do and decide for yourself. Would you buy it?
Hopefully this is good.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what happens. You gotta amuse yourself when you can't find anything. Oh. Alright, so we kind of got the heebie-jeebies. We got the shakes. Because this, after 2.5 hours, this is what we have. A non-working, broken, free receiver and a GoPro for $8. So to help with our withdrawal symptoms, we're going to a Goodwill. So we're back, and I've kind of already given it away that we didn't find a lot. Justin?
Well, I'll start with our best find, which was this box here.
Kitties! Who doesn't love a kitty? That's Shadow. Hey, Shadow. You're gonna be famous. To our 2 viewers. Alright, what did we get? So we mentioned...
Yeah. So this original GoPro Hero, the person didn't have the charging cable, but that's just a basic USB one, so as long as the battery's good and everything, I think we paid $8. Something, but it'll be interesting to mess around with and see what's up.
Yeah, who doesn't want a vintage GoPro? Talk about why you bought this. So they wanted 10.
It's a,
where's the door?
Yeah, here's the front door. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get that back on, but it's an RCA. It's like a receiver amplifier thingy. And so I'm always interested in this kind of amplifier receiver stuff. What it has is like a out and an in, like a pre-out thing. And so I thought maybe I could use that. So that was interesting.
And is it true that you were going to probably buy it and the guy said, hey, you want to test it?
Yeah, so I was basically ready. I asked for $5 and it sounded like I was going to get that. And I was just kind of ready to pay that. But he said, hey, do you want to test it? So I did. Whenever I pressed the power button, it would make like a clicking sound, but like the lights wouldn't turn on and stuff. So I'm not exactly sure what's up. The guy gave it to me for free then, so that's cool. I can mess around with it, hopefully, and maybe get it working. But yeah, for free, I think it'll be interesting.
Okay.
When I plugged it in at the dude's house, it didn't work, obviously. But when I got home, plugged it into to my outlet and pressed the power button, and voila, it just worked. So I'm not sure what the problem was when we were testing it, but I hooked up some just like cheap speakers that I had, and I have this little music player thing going. Should be working. Oh, there. So I'm not sure how well you can hear that, but it does seem like the music is coming out of the right speaker more than the left, which is kind of weird. And I've checked the balance, it is correct. I have to kind of move it to the left a little bit to get it where it's more or less in the center. Like right there, it's pretty much in the center, I'd say. So I'm not sure if that's just like something that'll go away in time, because when I started it originally, I had to have it like farther to the left, like, I don't know, kind of over here or something to get it balanced in the center. But now it seems like it's, so maybe like the left amplifier or some part of the left board somehow is a little worse. It seems to generally work.
Mentioned in the video that we went to the thrift store. Justin just pulled those 2 things out. These are things I got. I think that's all we got at the thrift store. We went actually to 2 thrift stores, didn't we?
Maybe.
Yeah. These, I think this is cool. And this could be worth it, so I bought it for $2. It's a Robin Hood thermos. It's cracked, and so they friggin' put black tape around it, so that's gonna definitely decrease the value. But this part is relatively clean, so somebody might pay for it. And then this one, Justin, you look for a comp?
Yeah, the thing is, so the top, it looks like potentially that was the wrong top or a different version or something, because a lot of them had red tops. And they were going for like, I don't know, 20, 30, but I'm not exactly sure about that.
I thought they were cool. $2 each, I don't think it can go wrong. And then we had to get records, so we didn't find any worth at garage sales or thrift stores. So we ended up getting these records at the Record Connection in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Yeah. Really good store, lots and lots of records. They also have CDs and tapes. So just show what we got real quick.
So first we just got some outer sleeves for you.
That's for me for shipping stuff that we sell.
I got some inner sleeves. I want to test. Like I've been just using the inner sleeves from my records. I want to try and see how those work. Yeah. I just got a Peggy Lee 45. The one that I'm interested in, it's got Fever on it. That's a decent one that I use sometimes, like to test out my equipment and stuff.
So. Oh, really?
Sometimes, yeah. I've used it before.
Okay. We got 3 or 4 records.
So Venus and Mars Wings for $3, and that seemed to be in decent condition too. So this is neat, and I think that looks. So I got a sealed Beatles.
New.
Yeah, Abbey Road. It's an anniversary edition, so it's like I think mixed different or whatever. $27. I was like I had seen it for close to 20, but I was looking online actually like today, and it seemed like 26, 27 was a fair price now. So, and also like it's nice to support a local business and stuff.
Yeah, so I got this record by Mountain. Bunch of weeks ago, I had gotten a different one by Mountain. They're only, it's Mississippi Queen is their popular song. I don't actually like that song that much, but I like the other album I got by them. And so I figured I would just get this one. It was, I think, $8, Justin?
Yeah, price is $8.
All right, and I'm just seeing now, which I missed at the time, recorded live, which I don't love. I don't really love live. All right, what are you gonna do? So, not a great find, but good time.
Yeah.
Good times, good times. Just wanted to include a couple other things since we didn't get much in this week's video. Actually had a garage sale on Friday, the day before we went out. We went to one place and got this Joe Paterno Penn State football album. It's sealed. And it's got, like Franco Harris, Lydell Mitchell, I guess are, people who played at Penn State. And it looked interesting. It has the blue band in here, at least a little bit. So it looks like they talk about future and former greats, give their personal insight into the family, playing together, listen to some play-by-play. They got this guy, Ray Scott, who probably was like, a known broadcaster for Penn State, I'm assuming. So it's a man, a family, and an institution. I got it for $1. I think I have it up for auction. I think it might go for like 25, 30. And then one Goodwill find. These are the Bible story. And they're $4. They could sell for about 50, maybe more. I'm actually gonna open the bag and try to get the date on them. So from what I can see, they're from 1953. And they are in pretty good condition. And they're all 10 of them, volume 1 through 10. So they go for auction, and I think I saw one that sold for 50, maybe 60. They're neat illustrations. Copyright 1956. I forget if I said 56 or 53. So at the moment they look to be in good condition. I'll go through them quickly, but like no writing, no cuts, no real issues. So that should be good. Sometimes you just don't want to look at stuff. So I've taken a closer look because I'm about to list it, and there are some issues. This is just a couple of examples of a couple pages ripped out. It's a volume with, stuff kind of ripped off the cover somehow, which again, I think is really hard to do. I don't know how they did that. And there's like these little creases in places. A little bit of brown spots. So they don't smell bad. Sometimes these things are all musty and stuff. They don't smell bad, but not quite as pristine as I thought. So I don't know that they'll. Hopefully I can get close to 50. I think nicer ones probably go for more than that, but it's still worth it. Yeah, for paying $4. So welcome to the first, and will almost certainly be the last episode of Ethics in Garage Sailing. There's a couple things that happened this week that were kind of interesting. The one was the thing that we overheard with the mom and the son. So some woman who just bought these big clippers, like for tree branches, and the mom says to her adult son, "Oh, I sold the clippers for $5." And he's like, "Okay, give it to me." And she's like, "No way, what are you talking about?" And he's like, "Well, you know what? You were about to throw those in the garbage this morning. I told you somebody would buy them, and I took them out. I didn't take them out. I told you not to. I told you to sell them, right?" So he thought he deserved the $5. The mom said, "Forget about it." So what's your? Does the son deserve any money? All of it? Some of it?
I would say he doesn't. I think, first of all, it's $5.
Okay, so let's pretend it's 50.
Yeah,
let's make it. Let's put some skin in it. It's $50. Nice clippers.
See, I still think it's the mom's stuff. I think the son or whatever was nice to let her know that she could sell them, but she still owns them. If he had waited for her to go put them in the garbage and then gotten them, I'd say maybe. But also just the fact that they're related, it's if the lady went in the morning and put them in the garbage and then me and you were walking by the garbage and grabbed them, I'd say, okay, it's our money.
Yeah.
But they're related and she didn't even put, I see it as more just her helping him out, being nice. I don't think
him helping her out. Yeah. So
yeah, it's just a nice thing.
So she gets 100% of the money. He doesn't get anything.
Yeah, he gets a thank you or something.
So okay. Yeah, and I think she should give him at least 50% because she was this far away from getting nothing.
I know, but
all right. Yeah, and again, the father's the son mother thing does make it interesting. The second dilemma that we had, ethical dilemma we had, is as you saw in the update, that receiver that you thought was not working, and again, you didn't deceive him, you really thought you were taking home a piece of garbage. Yeah. We joked about it. Ended up working. Are you under any obligation to go pay the guy?
So,
you gotta get past the fact that you're super cheap.
Yeah, I'm super cheap, so I will not. I don't really know where the person was, but
right. We would be hard pressed to find it. But let's pretend you knew where he was. It was for some reason.
It's not so black and white. I think it's $5. It's I don't know. At some point, it's not worth it. The dude didn't seem super bummed that it wasn't working. And actually, this kind of reminds me of the time that we got one iMac, but we got a bunch of old software and stuff from one dude. And
that was free?
Yeah, we got it for free in
Bruce.
The newspaper they had done. And then obviously you sold a bunch of it and got a decent amount of money. And then what did we do?
We ended up giving him some of it, not all of it, but we ended up giving him some, in part though, in hopes that we might get some more stuff from him.
That's true. It wasn't just
out of the goodness of our hearts, but we had his address in that thing, or in that situation. But people talk about that you should owe, you owe a person something. If you get something, it turns out to be, you spend $5 and it turns out to be 500. Do you owe that person something? But what about the reverse? You buy something for $50 that the person says is working, and maybe they think it is working. If you take it home and it's not, can you take it back for a return? Who would do that?
Yeah, no, certainly at a garage sale.
Right, not in a garage. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so it's kind of, if it's worth a lot, are you? People might say you're obligated to go back and give some money to the person. But if it's broken, I don't know that there's too many people who would say you should be able to get a return or a refund at a garage sale. So. yeah, again, so it's an interesting dilemma. So I hope that you've enjoyed this first and again, certainly last episode of Ethical Dilemmas in Garage Selling. Thanks.